If you're a fix and flipper, how do you prevent losing your property to a foreclosure? I happen to be walking by a fix and flip project right here that is now on the market. It's finished, ready to be sold, yet this property was up for foreclosure. There were actually papers attached to the door notifying of trustee sale, which is the auction that happens when a lender does a foreclosure. Yet the flipper was able to get that back in good standing with the lender and to finish the project, and now it's up for sale, as you saw there with the for sale sign in the yard. So a couple of tips from someone who's been a lender. I haven't actually done a fix and flip myself. That said, I've been a lender on fix and flips, so hopefully this is of help to you. The first is something you're probably already doing, which is making sure that you have reserve funds in case something goes wrong, in case you need a buffer. And the nature of these projects is something often does go wrong. In fact, many somethings often go wrong. And don't just have reserve funds, have reserves of everything. For example, one of my friends who borrowed money from me to do a fix and flip was actively working on the project when suddenly his appendix burst. He was rushed to the hospital, and after his surgery, he actually texted me from his hospital bed and said that not to worry, there was reserve funds for the project, and also he had reserve contractors. In fact, he had dispatched one of those contractors to the project while he was still in the hospital. That project got done, my funds were returned. On top of that, you want to do what he did, which is actively communicate throughout the entire process, even when something went drastically wrong and he had just had a surgery. The better your communication, the more likely that if you need to extend the loan terms or you ask for a modification, that you would potentially be granted that.